Don't laugh at me, you cunt. I thought we were starting. Okay, yep, that's like a big, solid, rocky deck, and he's got wood, and, there we go. I found the buttons. Ow. Why is that so loud? Okay, yeah, Majora's Mask, it is a great game, yeah. It's one of my favourites, in fact. So that's why I'm playing it. And that is how you press the wrong button, which is not recommended. So I will just... Ryder! It's Ryder! Hello! It's good to see you, fellow humanoid. Because I am human, or so they claim. I am playing this game you probably never heard of. It's like the Legend of Zelda. Not sure what it's about. Some obscure game from those guys, Nintendo. I don't know. Anyway, let's just start. Or end. Yes. So this game is like a game about a thing which is in the land of Hyrule, the echoes of a legend. A legend that I didn't get time to read that. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, secret journey of a personal journey, across the Aegean Sea, to destroy his suitors for his wife. I don't know. Can we skip this? What's that? Looks like giant shites. Oh no, they're trees, sorry. There is a person on a horse, and a little flying bollocks. One looks like it's been beat up slightly. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This looks slightly different than it actually is supposed to look because I'm using an emulator. Oh no, the horror. See, that's not right, is it? No. I have actually played this game before, just to clarify. Oh, you fell off your horse, you fool. Here he comes. It's Jim. I think that's his name. Just getting dragged along. He's gonna have sore knees tomorrow. Oh, you've never played this? Well, it's one of my all-time favourite games. My commentary is probably really terrible, isn't it? I'm so nervous. Up we go. Not sure. He could have easily saved himself from that ledge. What an idiot. I like this bit with all the sort of neon coloured imagery against the black. I always thought that looked kind of cool. Presumably that's to represent him teleporting to another world, as Termina is in an alternate reality from Ocarina. Alright. You didn't really get much of the N64. To be honest, I never played the N64 either when it came out. I was more of a PlayStation person. But I got it was Zelda Collector's Edition on the GameCube, which included Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. That's how I first played this game, actually on the GameCube, because I never had an N64. Don't tell Dave, but I think the N64's a bit rubbish. But he's been transformed into wood. Would you believe it? Oh, he's a bad in that one. Hehe, now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking like that forever. That's not very friendly. I wonder what exactly his powers are, because he has the ability to transform him and float around and do all sorts of things, so he obviously has a lot of power. It's never really explained what he can and can't do. although spoilers, apparently has the ability to move the moon, which is quite a feat. You. If it wasn't for dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten... I can't read that. The dark blue against the black isn't very easy to read from this distance. I need glasses. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck in my face? You don't have a face. You're just a glowing orb. Will you stop looking at me like that and open the door for me? Please, come on. A helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Oh, tail. Is it tail? I don't know. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Gonna listen for a while I drive. Alright. Good to see you, my man. How you be? Mr. Pickle. You want to know where that skull kid went past, ran, blah, 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 blah. Skid who just ran off, right? Blah, blah, blah. Skip to the end, come on. Basically, she reluctantly agrees to help him because she's cut off from her brother, which is the purple bollocks. She being the white one. Yes, I get it, come on. Don't break the fourth wall, please. It's got these nuts. Nuts. I do like some nuts. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying at any second. How sad. Yeah, that is how I look, but what does Link look like? I think that tree is actually what you've turned into, or what Link's turned into. And we're going into the Twisty Tower. Tower? The Twisty Hall, sorry. Which is kind of familiar to the Twisty Halls you got in the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time. That's what it's trying to say. Where you get the big hands chasing after you. I like the attention to detail in this place. You can see nice decorative stones here and all this sort of green moss. Really looks like a place someone might have lived in. Now later on there's a big grand piano that appears here and I don't know where it comes from. I guess the happy mask salesman just pulls it out of his arse or something. But anyway, we're about to meet a terrible fate. Don't know who Fate is, but apparently she's terrible. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? How did you know? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am, at a loss, and now I've found you. Now don't think me rude, but I've been following you. Because I like little boys like you. For I know a way to return you back to your former self. He actually does con you in the Ocarina of Time, I'm pretty sure. He's got some sort of mask pyramid scheme going on. I forget how it works, but something to do with masks. It's sort of a side quest in the other game. Anyway, if you can get my precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you back to normal. Right. He's basically talking about the Ocarina. In exchange, all I asked is that you get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. The one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. I don't know how to say that in red, but I'll just say it normally. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time is up. So here we go into Terminal, or Termina, or whatever it is. I think it's Terminal, but I'm sure he'll pull through. That's a terrible joke. And it's the big stone penis, which is relevant to later in the game. He's standing with his erect spear. just turn everything into dirty comments, don't I? He gives me the creeps. That mass salesman. Sorry, I was just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Right, so the first thing we need to do is find the fairy. Don't attack me, doggy. No. Stay away from me. No. Fuck you. Oh no, I forgot I don't have the attack yet. You get that later. Oh, I do have an attack. But it does nothing. We're going away with the fairies. I don't get it. So where is the fairy again? Shit, I forgot. Oh, damn it. It's been so long since I played this. Gotta go, man. I'll watch the rest when it's up. So happy to hear your voice again and disappointed. You didn't say film. Fuck off, man. Hopefully you're reading this out loud. Movie. How about that? A movie film. Enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever it has, whatever you have down there, down underland. Backwards down underland. Oh yeah, by the way, Dave, if you're still there, you missed the first part of this stream. So did everybody, because I actually pressed the wrong button and recorded a video instead of starting a live stream, so you missed story time. I was reading a horror story for Halloween, but yeah, I fucked up. Then we got the fairy. Excellent. You have been granted magic power. Don't know how to say that in green. In your current form, press B and shoot the bubble blast. What happened to the old channel? It's a bit of a long story. For whom does the bell toll? Hope it doesn't toll for me. Dawn of the second day. Here we go then. We have just 3 days to save the world. In this game. In case you don't know how Majora's Mask works. But the Ocarina of Time allows you to time travel, so you can actually have more time than just 3 days. It's a bit like Groundhog Day, if you've seen that film. A lot of people don't like this game because of the save mechanics slightly weird. You have to go to these owl statues to save every time, because if you don't, then it resets you back to the first day. It still records any sort of key items you've collected, but it resets everything back to the first day, which annoys some people. I don't mind it so much, so long as you remember to go to one of the owl statues to save. But yeah, it's a bit weird how you've only got the 3 days, but I think it kind of works. I do like games that have time travel mechanics, so this game does appeal to me on that level. And here he is. It's Jim again. And there's the moon. I wonder who the moon's dentist is. Must be a hell of a job keeping those teeth clean. The moon popped those acne so bad. Oh no, never have one again. And he's just picked it up as well, that's disgusting. A lot of the characters are reused assets from Ocarina of Time. They sort of use the excuse that this is an alternate reality from Ocarina of Time. Which is another reason why I like this game, because I'm fond of alternate reality sort of stories and stuff. It does make a bit easier for the game developers, so they don't have to make so many new stuff. Just reuse the same old stuff. But it's not all completely reused from Ocarina of Time, there's some new stuff as well. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. Shall we dance? I guess so. For some reason he plays Sarah's song from Ocarina of Time. And that will speed things up. Nintendo Ninjas though. After the scarecrow and the rat done that. Yeah, he's in for it now. He'll scarp her in a minute, won't you'll see. He knows we're onto him. See, there he goes. He's buggered off now. Happy New Year. Or whatever the celebration is for. I don't know. And the door has been opened. Don't stop now. Look, you can get up there now. I know that. Fairy songs telling me what I already know. So here we are at the final boss. This is the end of the game. Pretty short game. He's not a happy chappy. Dot 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 dot. Don't know why I keep saying dot. Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry the four who are there, bring them here. Oh, he's a bad in that one. Don't slap your bollocks about, mate. Shit just got real. Okay, now we press the wrong button first, and then we press the right button. And where's the... oh, there he is. Shoot her! And he drops it like a fool. But we got the Ocarina of Time. Now we can play songs. Even though it was only for a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I will never forget the days we spent together on Hyrule. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. You remembered the Song of Time. But do you remember the Song of Basil? God, that was a bad joke, wasn't it? Fucking hell. So now we can play the Song of Time and go back. We've got to go back to the future. Or the past, whatever. Huh? Where did you get that instrument? He pulled it out of his arse. That's how things work in this game. Let's see, it was down... there we go. And as you see, if we go back to the first day, he loses all the rupees and any sort of items you've collected, unless they're key items. Yeah, it's blowing the ass instrument. He's blowing his own trumpet. So this is us back at the beginning of the game. What just happened? Everything has gone back to the way it was. He pulls a massive instrument out of his arse as well. Oh, You got it, yes. See, where did he get that from? That wasn't in the room before. Look at the size of that thing. Just pulled that out of his arse. And he has all that massive keyboard just to play 3 notes. I do like the transforming mechanic of the game as well. How you get different masks and they all give you different abilities. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Some people disregard Majora's Mask as not particularly great. Although I suppose at the same time a lot of people have given it a lot of praise as well. It is a Zelda game after all, so it is kind of overrated. But I actually prefer Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time. I don't know, I guess probably because it's like the first Zelda game I ever played. And I just prefer like the game mechanics of it. I know the saving is a bit of a hassle, but other than that, I just think it's better because in the Ocarina of Time, well, obviously you're saving the world, but you're sort of the lackey of the royal family, whereas in this game it focuses more on the people. It's just better story-wise as well, because you get to meet all these colourful characters and go into more depth than it does in Ocarina of Time, which to be honest is a more epic feeling game, but I still think Majora's Mask is better. Not that Ocarina of Time is bad at all, it's a good game, but yeah, I think I've made my point. Oh, he's got the angry eyes now. What have you done to me? It is an accursed item from an ancient tribe. Blah blah blah. Story, plot. I can't be arsed reading it. Basically, bad things are going to happen. Looked like he was getting sucked up the moon's nose there. According to legend, troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great that it made the sky fart, and the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it makes for a more compelling story. But I think it's better to have a smaller story that focuses more on characters than it is to have a big story which has more sort of shallow dimension. But he was referring to the 4 areas outside of town. There's one on each compass direction. So basically that's the premise of this game. We have to go to the 4 corners of the map and do dungeons, the usual sort of rubbish you do in RPGs, and save the world. Who would have guessed? But for now, I'll activate this statue and save. But anyway, it's been good talking to you, and appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and adios, fine fellows.